up tonight, you know her from The Onion. She runs a great mic and show called Jerry Seinfeld Presents. It is at Black Cat LES. Guys, give it up for the incomparable Meredith Dietz.
Proof that pretty privilege exists. In that I will be rocking a camel toe most of the set, but you won't be able to stop looking at my eyes. Don't double check that. How are we doing tonight? Feeling good? You're doing good? Yeah, a lot of people call me fire crotch. Because I beg them to. But getting called fire crotch never really offended me, like, as a redhead. Did always rub me the wrong way as, like, a gonorrhea survivor. But no, I want to know about you guys. Like, a little bit of audience participation. Feel free to shout out all at once. What were you guys doing on January 6th, 2021? Birthday! You weren't the only one celebrating. Thank you for answering, because everyone else, suspicious lack of alibis. On January 6th, there was a rioter. This is 100% real, because I like to goof around. This is real. A rioter known as the Coors Light guy, you'll find out why, who posted a video on Facebook, and he captioned that video, "I don't always storm the US Capitol, but when I do, I prefer to drink Coors Light." Which I think it's really messed up, right? Because that's not the Coors Light slogan. I don't think you can just use the Dos Equis slogan for whatever beer you want. I think that sets a dangerous precedent for slogan swapping. Whoa, she nailed that. For slogan swapping, because, like, seriously, what's next? Like, easy, breezy, beautiful, Long John Silver's. Or Pet Boys, we have the meats. Waffle House, you're gonna like the way you look. I could keep going. Oh, I almost forgot my favorite of that is Starbucks, America runs on Dunkin'. But I was thinking, Starbucks is tricky because Starbucks doesn't have like an identifiable slogan. They don't have a tagline. All Starbucks has is that whore. One time I said that, and an audience member sitting like right here, who I presume cares about me deeply, said, like, Starbucks logo, she's not a whore, she's a mermaid. Oh, honey, square, rectangle. Let me explain. Not every whore is a mermaid, but every mermaid is a whore. Yeah, woo! Fuck those seafaring sluts! I'm allowed to say that. I love the square rectangle framework, like shorthand for understanding so much about the world. You guys hear about this? News to me. No, not every rectangle is a square, every square is a rectangle, like, not every pervert is a dentist, but every dentist? No, we're not on my side on this one. That's crazy, because every time you guys laugh, I can feel your hot, hot breath. Kind of rancid for me up here. Whatever, I hate dentists. I also, know what I really hate? Surgeons who give lobotomies. Like, if anyone in the crowd is a surgeon who gives a lobotomy, I'd like to give you a piece of my mind. I know. Oh, the poor comedian wrote a bad joke. Oh no, what is she doing? Fuck you guys. No, oh, okay, there goes my clean fucking tape. Jesus. My brain's not working. I genuinely am so upset that the word brainwash has such a negative connotation, because I feel like there's nothing in the world I need more than, like, a brain wash. Like, I would love to scrub a dub between all those folds, get rid of all the nasty thoughts. You know what's up. No, my brain doesn't work. I can't pass fucking CAPTCHA tests. I think CAPTCHA tests are way too hard. Like, I think it's unrealistic to make me identify a stop sign and a stoplight and a pedestrian when, babe, I don't even do that when I'm driving. I don't know how to drive. Despite coming in strong with camel toe references, I'm not like sexually liberated. I was talking with my roommates recently about giving rim jobs, giving them to like charity. I'm kidding, we have a chore chart. And I said, you know what, yeah, like of course I would give a rim job to someone I'm in love with. Oh, okay, normally the whole crowd clutches their heart and goes, aww. I'm gonna reset, you guys clutch your heart and say, aww, whenever it feels like natural. So I said, of course I would give a rim job to someone I'm in love with. Aww. Thank you, wow, that's what I meant. It's not actually what I said. The words that I used in the moment were, of course I would give a rim job to a loved one. And I don't think incest is a joke, not when gingers are in the gene pool. The one exception, of course, being my boy Ed Sheeran. Oh my god, you can't tell me that child is not rocking an extra finger. That's how he plays the guitar so good. I'm in love with the shape of... How many minutes do I have? I'm sure I need to wrap up. I'll leave you guys with this. I recently went on a Hinge date to completion. And I'm pleased to report that, sucking dick is like riding a bike. I'm not good at it. And it's never gonna get me where I need to go.